Hope everyone is doing well this morning. I have been resting up, taking care of myself, doing some sewing here and there. Wasn't sure if I was going to get to any sewing this time around because, my live this time around because I went to bed like at 6:30, woke up. Hold on, let me change my all chat. Woke up around 10:30 in the evening and I sewed for about 3 hours, went back to bed around 2, slept a little and woke up at 5. So it's not too terribly bad. But I did get some stuff accomplished since I didn't get much accomplished. Well, I say I didn't get much accomplished during the weekend, but I guess that's not completely true. My honey and I had done a bunch of things. Saturday was a day of all day doing chores and shopping for Thanksgiving and getting ready. And then yesterday we made all kinds of ornaments. You know, we just played. We pulled everything out and we just played and made ornaments because I don't want to pull all my Christmas stuff out of the shed, being that we are going away. So let me show you what I have done while I was in between all that. But I promise you there was a lot of resting going on. So I finished the table runner here. And then yesterday I woke up in the morning and I worked on my Creative Notions box that was gifted to me by Lynn. And I had to move that little thing. So I made this. There are some things that I found with this. So if you ended up buying this kit from Lynn, just know that over here in this spot, I'm going to tell you the honest truth. I looked at the pattern and it's a lot of words. And I like to quilt using pictures and words, but it was deep into wordage. And I just used the pictures because there is a beautiful picture thing all set out on how to put this on here. And over here in this spot is, let's see, maybe I can tell you in case if you get this, because she has these at her storage. I know she back ordered them and then she got them in. I will let you know. So I can't show you the picture because of the measurements, and I did use all the cutting like tags that they tell you to use. This does keep you very organized. So if you're on row 14, which is right here, this is where I followed this picture, and this is where I got in trouble because this, when sewn, was too short. What I think happened here is, in this one area, she didn't actually put that this is a 2.5 inch over here piece that you have to piece separately, and I thought it just got pieced off of this. So I unpicked this and added a 2.5 inch blank piece here because I had already flipped and stitched here. So just know that on 14, it's a little wonky. But that was the only thing that I found on the pattern. Of course, I did change some things. I went ahead and changed my band. I don't know if everybody got the same color band. The band that was in my package, and this was from Vicky. So this kit actually came from Vicky, but then Lynn bought whatever Vicky had left and selling it at her shop. This was turquoise, and I didn't like the turquoise. It was very, very bright. Not anything against her. Here it is. It's just very bright for me. And so instead of turquoise, I went with this rose pink that I just happened to have a little piece of. And that was just my preference. Then what I did was I had an extra, and maybe it's the way I cut very frugally. I had an extra bit of this gray background fabric, and in the pattern, it does not call for these sides. I added in the sides. And so I'll tell you the measurement of the sides in case if you'd like to add it in. It was 2.5 inch. So I added 2.5 inch to this side and 2.5 inch to this side. Then in the pattern that they have, right here, do you see these squares? You're using your charms to cut it up, and you're using your Snowman white to cut. And if you notice, it alternates every other one. I had nixed that. I had used every bit of my charm pack. I just went ahead, took my leftover charm packs, and I actually pulled out, let's see, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 17 on the top, 17 on the bottom, because I added this, you need more of these. So 17 and 1, 2, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 20 of these went this way and 17 across. And so I can't give you the measurements, but if you have the pattern, you'll see what I'm talking about. Figure out, I think that's what, you figure out how many total squares you need. And I got it all out of my charm pack. So I did not end up using the extra bit of this, which gave me an extra 16.5 inches of this fabric left over. So what I did was I made this even bigger, and I added a 4-inch border. So I from that 17.5, right, 17, 16.5, whatever, I cut 4 strips with the fabric, 4 inches. This is not in the pattern. I'm just giving you what I did, because I wanted to make this a little bit bigger. And then I didn't have enough of this to go all the way around, but I had extra charms. And I actually had 4 extra charms, so I went ahead and added the 4 extra charms on the sides. And then what I still need to work on is right here, I went ahead and cut out my snowflakes out of my scraps. So they tell you to take charms, but what I did is I took 1 charm that I had left, which was this one. And then I had some of this background fabric, the Snowman fabric that I use on my border. I had a couple pieces cut off, and I used those for the snowflakes. So it matches, right, my snowman. So I did that. And then I did the heat and bond. I just haven't bonded it yet. I just kind of put the face together with the buttons that were sent. And then I have to make yo-yos. And so a yo-yo maker came with the kit. And I have the yo-yo maker and 4 charms ready to be made into a yo-yo. And then the yo-yos will be the buttons and then the little part here with the hat. Now in this picture, this snowflake here is right underneath the yo-yo, and I felt like it got lost. So I moved it up here where it was a little bit more prominent for me. As a matter of fact, I might move it a little bit over so it's in here more. But this was my, I don't sew in the middle of the night. This was my middle of night sewing. I started it yesterday morning, and then for about 3 hours. And then last night I worked on it for another 3 hours. But it does go by quick. And I think she has more of these because she told me she did, I think. Don't, can't 100%, but I think she said she did. If not, you could always ask her if Creative Notions is selling just the pattern, and then just use a charm that you have and some background, because I think it's super cute. It's a little bit granny, like my honey says, well, this is like Granny Snowman. And he thinks it's because of the colors, but I like it. I think it's super cute. I'm happy I made it. So let me go to show you some other stuff, and then let me say hi. I want to say hi to everyone. Let me say hi to everyone now, actually. Good morning, Melanie, Lori, Barb, Pat. Pat, good morning. I couldn't find your email address. I did look this weekend in my stuff, and I could not find it. I did contact Lynn, but then Lynn never sent me any of your information. because I wanted to get the information about the prism glasses because my daughter and I were talking and we still haven't been able to come up with a solution. So if you wouldn't mind emailing me at pastryqueen13@gmail.com, I would so appreciate it. Good morning, Dawn. She woke up at 5:02, and I get a lot done when I wake up early. That's the thing, is once the house is up, like this was not happening. Yesterday, after everybody woke up in the morning, people were coming in and out of my room, so I gave up, and it was so nice to have a block in the morning to work on this, and then a block in the middle of the night to work on this. Good morning, Jessica. Listening in as I get ready for work. I have to make today's like a Thanksgiving potluck at work, and I haven't done anything yet. So it's not going to be a very long live, but I had to come and visit you. Tomorrow, again, in the morning, I have a doctor's appointment, so they will not be a live, but I will upload a video of some sort. I don't know what yet, but it'll happen. Good morning, Rebecca. Good morning, Nora. Wow, we've got some crazy stuff happening here, right? Can you, yeah, we really have some crazy stuff going on. Thank you. Seems creative notion pattern really needs a pattern tester. Well, maybe they should send me their boxes to review and pattern test. I don't know. I'm just passing along this information because, Lynn actually bought this. This was a while back. This is before she bought anything from Creative Notions. This is back in, I don't know, August, as just a surprise. She said, I want to send you something that wasn't from my shop and to support another quilt shop, which was super sweet. And but then she ended up buying kits. I loved it. It was so, so good. Good morning, Joydy, and her troll hunting. Absolutely. Nice snowman. Thank you. It's my birthday today. Heading for a massage, then quilting all day. Well, happy birthday, Pat. Very, very happy birthday. Hi, Mike. I must have missed Mike. How did I miss Mike? I don't know. I might have missed Mike here. I am on all messages. I don't know what's going on. Oh, there's Mike. Good morning. Going to lurk. Good morning, Annette. You're on your road to physical therapy, pain and torture. Yup. Totally get that. We have lots of birthdays for happy birthday wishes for Pat. I'll be sending your package, Barb, if that's okay. I got behind after getting my COVID shot. All these packages. I don't know what the packages are about, but that's wonderful. Yeah. Good morning, Aisha. We have Aisha in the house as well. And you should do a short video on yo-yo making. Well, Pat, once I figure it out, I may do that. I brought it with me to work. The directions are massive on this clover thing. So I'm going to figure it out and maybe do that. Put a yo-yo at the end of hat. Yes, there is one. In the pattern, there's a yo-yo here. But then they put this snowflake right here, and I think it's just too much. So there's a total of 4 yo-yos. 3 here and 1 at the end of the hat. It is winter snowman. I might get that. Might get to that in January. Yes. Thank you so much for getting all those trolls. It's just, Oh, what crazy stuff on Leanna's live. Never. I know. I love your sweatshirt. 2 of my border colleagues were, colleagues, not colleagues, were Spirit and Bright. Oh, that's sweet. Good morning, Nikki. Good morning, Yesenia. Wow, she's up early. Okay, well, I'm glad you're strolling through New York City in a cab to go to work. Welcome. We are a quilting channel. Yeah, it was just in New York City just on, what day was it? Thursday. We went to see Gypsy on Broadway. Oh, it was good. It was long but good. They got some work to do. Boy, they are out this morning. Well, what can I say? Deb, good morning, Deb. Did I miss that? Yes, I did. That's all right. So, like I said, we worked on the snowman. We have our kaleidoscope table runner. I loaded my long arm. I washed all the quilts, well, the 38 quilts that we have so far for our adventure. We have a lot more. I have a whole pile long arm that just need to be binded, and those are going for, our passive forward mission. I have a box to open up from one of our peeps who sent over some quilts for this quilt, the quilts for the nursing home. So thank you so much to everybody who sent quilts. I got all my presents done, as you can see. I did work on those. So all my presents are done. Now they just need to be put out on the design wall, and just a blank, basically a white square is going to go with it. I should have finished this off yesterday, but I felt like doing the snowman. The other thing I've been working on is my clue one of Who's There. And this is designed by Carol Wright at Forget Me Nots Quilt Design. This was the, here we go. This was the, see, clue one. This was the mystery quilt that Soft Squares did. She's selling the downloadable pattern, and I'm making it out of my Christmas scraps. Subbed. That's wonderful. Thank you, Black League. Do we have a name that we should be calling you? So we have these. I this morning been making a 4-patch. See? So these are going to be the leaves of the tulips. Wait till you see the tulips. That is part 2. So part 2 is making HST. So that will be the video I'll be uploading tomorrow. That will be it. That's perfect. So we'll be uploading clue 2 tomorrow, since I've got all clue 1 here for that Who's There in Christmas fabric. So part 2. Now, clue 2. Clue 2, it is to make half square triangles. You have to make, I guess I can't tell you because it's not my pattern. You are making a whole lot of half square triangles in this. And so what we're going to do is, I downloaded everything to make 32 at a time half square triangles, but then realized that my scrap pieces aren't large enough, because I would need a 16-inch square to get 32 half square triangles. So being that we couldn't do that, what I did was, we're going to do 16 at a time half square triangles. And what I did was, I went ahead and cut these to make 16 at a time. So, and then there were times where I had to cut 8, like do 8 at a time. So this one's going to be 8 at a time, and this is going to be 16 at a time. Another day I'll have to do 32 at a time. But for this project, so here are I'm just using low volume for the Christmas quilts. So, and they're just assorted, all different kinds of low volume. And then part 2 is going to have red, because red is going to simulate like the tulip looking pattern. So I will upload that. Now tomorrow when you see it, it's only 2 at a time HSTs, how to make, because that's the way they wrote the pattern. And I couldn't mess with they wrote the pattern when I was doing those videos. But because I'm redoing it, I'm doing it my way, which is super fast and shortcut way. And we're going to do 16 at a time half square triangles, and 8 at a time. So that will be that. Then going forward in the future, there's another clue, and it is sawtooth stars, which means there would be a lot of flying geese. So I think I'm going to make the flying geese all out of brown fabric. And then this is going to be the center of the sawtooth star. It may be too much red in this quilt. I'm going to be totally honest with you, because I have red for the flowers, green for like the leaves, right? And I love this fabric, just love it, love it. And I wanted to make this like gingerbread like. So I'm not sure. And then I figured that the actual star points would be brown. I'm still on the fence about this, but I really want to use this fabric, so I don't know. That's what's going on here. Then there's another project, because, right, I can't just not have 20 projects going on the holidays. Let me show you the other project. I just did the fabric pull for it. So here we go. Here is the fabric. Oops, I'm not on screen. Here is the fabric pull for the other project. So, well, I couldn't sleep some night over the weekend. This quilt has been creeping up on me. This is the barn quilt pattern, in which I bought 2 yards of the line of the Jennifer Long line to make this. And that line of fabric, what was that line of fabric called? Country Life. I bought all of Country Life to make this. And in the middle of the night, this thing is haunting me. This pattern is haunting me. And it's Christmas time. And I'm not sewing this now because it's not Christmas. So, what do I decide to do? I decide to think, I've always wanted to make a gingerbread house, and a big one. And I actually perused the internet, and I really didn't find anything. I found gingerbread blocks, house blocks, and blah, 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 blah. No, so I decide I'm going to make a gingerbread barn. So all that fabric I bought for this is going to be used in something else. Actually, I kind of know what it's going to be used. I can't spoil it for those who got box A, but if you got the Soft Squares box A, and I did do a spoiler video of part 1 and 2. So on part 1 and 2, you will see that I will use that fabric, because I can't tell you, because some of you haven't watched it because you want it to be a surprise. For those who have watched it and don't want to surprise, you know what I'm going to use that fabric for. It is probably not going to be for this quilt, because I am going to take this quilt and I am going to make this into a gingerbread barn. Now, I am probably only going to make the center. I'm probably not going to do this. So my vision is I'm going to do the center, and in these blocks, I'm going to put some fabric and chickens. I think I'm going to make Christmas chickens. I don't know how I'm going to make Christmas chickens. I haven't the faintest idea, but I think I'm going to do gingerbread on the side, gingerbread chickens and other fabrics, because I'm crazy like that. So let me show you the fabric. How am I going to make this a gingerbread house? Well, I'll tell you how. On the top roof, I am thinking this would look super cute, because on a gingerbread house, yes, I'm a crazy gingerbread, nutty person. Like, I love gingerbread. Gingerbread and chickens is my thing. So I have all this gingerbread fabric that I have been hoarding, and I had no idea where I was going to use it or when I was going to use it. I thought I was going to make little houses. Now I'm going to make a big house, a big barn. It's going to be a gingerbread barn with gingerbread people and gingerbread chickens. And I'm going to put this on the roof. Now, I do not have any fabric that's gingerbread, like solid brown. The only thing I could find in my stash is this. And so I don't think that's going to look too hot, but I have it, because if that's all I have, then that's all I have. Because honestly, this is not going to show too much, but it is the same-ish colors. So I think I can get away with it. If not, maybe I'll have to. I just don't want to order solid brown because I don't have time to go ordering solid brown. And I don't have time. I don't, honestly. Maybe somehow I can get some delivered here soon. I don't know, because I want to get started on this in Thanksgiving. I think I'm going to finish all these projects, and this next weekend. No, I can't work on it next weekend because next weekend I'm having another sit and sew. Anna's going to come and help me, rescue me, so that we can just finish up all those wheelchair blankets. But I digress. So we're going to have this as the roof, right? This stuff here is going to be the roof. I don't know. And then I thought, like, I have sprinkles, and I have, look at this stuff that I have. I have cookies I could use for the sides of the barn right here. And so I have all this. And then I have more sprinkles and more sprinkles and more sprinkles. I may not even actually need any gingerbread parts, because I think with this fabric, I could just probably make the barn all with my candy. And look, I have peppermints that can go in there, and I have other peppermints that can go in there. So all this is going to be for construction of the gingerbread barn. And over here, you see where the white is? Look at, I came across, oh, here's more of icing. I came across this, white with lights. I thought that may look super cute in the barn doors, because it'll look like I have the barn doors all lit up with lights. And then do you see that there's like this blue piece, little blue piece coming across? I think I'm going to put those lights there as well, because the gingerbread barn will have to have lights, right? And then I haven't opened my box B yet, just to let you know. I've only done the A. And then I have these other things. I have a panel of a gingerbread house, but I actually want to make a gingerbread house. So I have this, and I may do this into a panel quilt at some point. And I'm just pulling out stuff that I have here for Christmas this year. I'm trying not to buy anything. It's so hard, but I am. I'm being successful. So with these little squares that are here, I'm going to try to make gingerbread chickens and gingerbread people. And then I have also, I'm just going to cut this fabric and put it right in there and mix them in with gingerbread men, chickens, and then we'll put the trees in, the candy trees in. Look at how cute these are. And we will probably put in these snowflakes. So I'm going to use this fat quarter bundle that I bought many, many years ago. What is it called? This one doesn't have a selvage. Oh, it's probably on that panel. Let's find that panel. Because I'm thinking that may be a question you ask. Here it is. This is from Robert Kaufman, and it's called Tinseltown, a Wishwell collection. A Wishwell collection. Tinseltown. So I think I'm going to do a Tinseltown barn. It's an idea. It's far-fetched. It's out there. But that's where my brain is going. This, if you're wondering where I got this pattern from, this actually was purchased from Lynette Soft Squares. This fabric, a long time ago, was purchased, before I even knew Lynn. So I don't know where one can get it. My guess is maybe Etsy, because it's an older pattern. But let me go back. Let me go back. Let's see. So we were at Mike's, where he says, "Ooh, nice table run." I remember that. The presents are great. Thank you. Yes, let's see. Leanna is my morning spirit animal, and she is going to cook too. I am. I'm going to cook. I'm thinking a Spanish rice dish. It'll give me plenty of time. Here we go. All right. Good morning to everyone. My name is Blake. Blake. Okay. Good morning. Where can I get the snowman pattern? Yesenia, the snowman pattern came from Lynn's store, Soft Square. So call Lynn and ask her. This was in a kit, but she may just have the pattern. But if it did come from Creative Notions, Creative Notions might have the pattern too. We have many questions for our new viewer. But thank you for subbing. I appreciate it. I woke up at 2 a.m. and couldn't sleep. Leanna, not surprised you changed it. Well, you know, those outer borders could be the red gingerbread house fabric that you just showed us. Oh, for the border of the other quilt that I'm making? That's a good idea. Then I could find something that's less busy, maybe like a yellow, pull some colors out of here for the sawtooth stars. Is that what we're talking about? Or are we talking about something else? Excuse me. Those outer borders. Okay. A gingerbread chicken. I know. I in my mind, I don't know. And I need it to be small too. It needs to be a small gingerbread chicken. It just needs to be a chicken that I make into gingerbread fabric, right? Christmas chickens sound like so fun. I watched the box A open, lots of goodies in there. I think it's going to be super cute. I just got to figure it out. Shh, don't tell about the box A. It isn't. No, I'm not. I'm not, but I will be able to use that fabric. Morning, everyone. I'm late but lurking. Good morning, Lisa. Excuse me. Lori has Peace Chickens. Yes, I have her book and I've made her chicks. And you're right. She's got a rooster and a hen. So I could probably use those because she has them in 3 sizes. And one of those 3 sizes is the same size as this block here. This block here. So I could do that. That's where my mind was thinking. But I don't know, I want to like Christmasify those chickens a little bit. Yes, don't watch my spoiler video. Lynn does have some more A boxes if anyone is interested. How fun, Candy House, Candy Lane. Don't watch any spoilers. Yeah, I have not done my B box. Oh, and I got another Advent box over the weekend. I got the Carmen's Quilting Advent box. So I will have a video on that. You should always put the gingerbread town pad on the back of the gingerbread barn. Oh, that's a good idea. I can do that. I don't watch spoilers either. I got the Soft Squares boxes this year and I want to do a real reaction. Yes. Where is Santa going? On the roof or in the sky? Where? What's Santa? But you know, Jody, you're giving me a thought now. Wouldn't it be fun if I put a Santa Claus in here somewhere in one of these blocks? Not that I'm going to make it, but maybe I could fussy cut a Santa Claus in there. For the gingerbread barn, since you don't want to make the stars on the outsides, you could use that red gingerbread house instead. Oh, yeah, I could do that. I could. It would be like a little village. Well, we'll see. I want to use up that fat quarter. That was the whole thing. Christmasify. Yes, I want to Christmasify those chickens. Add glitter, Melanie. All right. There is one other pattern that I'll be working on. I haven't done even the fabric pull, but it is going to be the Jennifer Long Santa Claus that's stuck in the chimney. So that is happening, but I've got to get all this cleared out. And you know, the crazy thing is I have 2 days of school, today and tomorrow, and I'm off all the way until next Monday. And oh boy, does my body need it. I'm so happy. And all this sewing is going to be fantastic. But let's get to box opening. Let's open up a box. I actually got 2 boxes of things. I got my Sew Sampler box, but my Sew Sampler box came in. I don't know what happened to it. Again, not Sew Samplers, but the post office literally sent me a Sew Sampler box that's normally like this, smashed, sides smashed out. They wrapped it all in USPS tape saying this box was received this way. There's no way that box was received that way. Nice try, guys. So, and it's in the other room. So I did send Fat Quarter Shop a message, and hopefully some things can be replaced in it. Some things are okay, but some things are beyond saving. So I can't open that box this month. So we're going to go ahead and open up this box. And this is like the size of like the Sew Sampler box, right? And can you imagine that thing was smushed? Like, I don't know. It's like if someone got the box and they were very upset. They broke up with their boyfriend, or they got mad at their child, and they took the box, put it on the floor, and jumped on it about 5,000 times until it exploded. I mean, I don't understand that. Whoa, look at this, it's packed. So this is from Tessa. Tessa's normally here in the morning. A couple of weeks ago, I attended a quilt retreat. One of the ladies that attended brought bags of free things. I grabbed the ones that had 5-inch squares and the one bag of miscellaneous bindings. The first quilt I tried was the one you showed from MSQC, Charms on a Point. This was fun. And then I decided to take the other squares and sew a background square to each. Next, it was laying everything out to create one after another. It was an enjoyable process for sure. It's a wonderful to be a part of a passive forward movement. Thank you so much. I love the things, I love the things you can make out of stuff. At this point, I'm going over on my live, so we might not be cooking a Spanish meal. We may be having your very best salsa, because that's the easiest thing to make, and they love that at work. I think that's where we're at now. We're at making salsa for this event. Totally fine. Last time, that was the first thing that was gobbled up. If you ever want to make that very best salsa, I have a video on how to make it for yourself, too. So here it is. Look at how pretty. Oh, look at this bird. Look at this bird. So adorable. Bloop. That is too cute. I love it. Love, love, love it. It's like an I Spy. This will be gorgeous. So we're going to definitely put that right by the long arm. Thank you, Tessa. We have some here. Look at how beautiful. I mean, charms are the best thing ever to make some quick. Wow, we're going to keep going. Oh, I see some Pat Sloan fabric because I have sewn with this fabric. I forgot what that collection is, but I had sewn some quilts with that. And we have this one. Wow, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She was a sewing machine. 7. 7 of these. It's driving me nuts what that Pat Sloan line is, because I bought this. And this, now you have the blues in here from it. Beautiful. Okay, so now we have, here's another one of these. Tessa, thank you. So busy. Look at that. Oh, look at the kitty cat. You see that? Oh, kitty cat drama here. Kitty cat drama. So the kitty cat found the cardboard box that I insulated and, you know, everything. And now I told Honey I wanted to buy a house a real house that has a little heated bed in it. He thinks I'm crazy. But yeah, so he went out to feed Tom. We don't even know if Tom or Tomasa, we don't know what the kitty is, a boy or a girl, whatever. And we're like, that's weird. They're not, the kitty's normally sitting right in front of the welcome mat. It won't leave. No matter what we do, would never leave that welcome mat. And so it jumped out of its box. I guess he startled the kitty and it jumped out of the box. So I guess it's been sleeping in the box, but now all the other stray cats are coming along. Yesterday there was so many stray cats. I said, honey, we can't do this. We've got to get this in check. We feel bad. I don't mind taking one, but I can't feed 20, 30 cats. So I have to have a discussion. And these are neighbor cats. They're not stray cats. They have homes. Those other ones have homes. I know they have homes. It's just funny. They just all want to eat my food. It's like anything, I guess. So we're just going to feed Tom now. We'll bring Tom in. We'll feed Tom with the masa or whatever. It's going to be Tom. We'll feed Tom. We'll bring him in, feed Tom, and then let him go back out. And then that's the way we're going to control the food situation, because I cannot have the whole, and I don't even live in a neighborhood. I mean, my house is on 2+ acres, and so is everybody else's, but cats are coming from all over now. So yeah, so let's see what's going on. Oh, Michelle's on here. I see Michelle. Everyone's saying hello, Michelle. Michelle is my honey. Is my guest. He's on here and he's listening to our cat drama. All right, so let's see where we're at. We are at, you could all, oh, we already did that part. Oh, that's neat. So how about a gingerbread boy out of chicken fabric? There we go. I love that Santa's going on the chimney pattern. Oh, is that what it's called? I'll be working on that this week also. Did they put a pretty bow on it? Nope, Mike, they didn't. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. They've got some nerve trying to say they received the box that way. Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, there. Oh, my honey is on. Well, good morning, honey. You're hearing about our cat drama. So everybody thinks all those are pretty 7. Yes, so I will definitely be long arming those. I believe that the USPS received it that way because UPS completely lost my October box, and I had to contact Fat Quarter Shop to get another one sent. They used just USPS the second time. Oh, so you're saying UPS, someone got mad at UPS, jumped on it 5,000 times and took their aggression out on it and then gave it to the USPS. Gotcha. Okay. You need a little kitty apartment complex. Oh my gosh. I was thinking about that, Mike. I was thinking, honey, close your ears. I was thinking of going on Amazon and seeing if there was like a tiered housing system, but no, probably I should not do that. These are not my cats. I'm only going to say one will be a cat. The other ones need to go back home. Yeah, don't bring your friends. And it's funny because now when Tom eats, Tom goes, and he's looking and looking and looking and looking like someone's going to come and eat my food. Oh, UPS does use USPS to finish the delivery. If Fat Quarter sent them out by UPS initially, then it's possible they did damage before. Okay, you need a kitty coop for them. Good morning. Rebecca, I checked with UPS and it was their fault and sent the broken box back to Fat Quarter. Yeah, Michelle, don't forget to hit the like button. We can build it, Leanna. Little street lights, LOL. Already hit the like button. Well, thank you. Well, honey, I know you normally come up here to remind me what time it is, so I know that you're reminding me. I have to go. I have to make, at this point, I don't think it's going to be Spanish rice. It's going to be Spanish salsa and chips. Everyone, have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself. And let's start sewing for the holidays. See you soon. Please like, subscribe, share my channel. Also, there's a couple of channels out there that I think are trying to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. The two that come to head right now is Donnell Stitchery and the Siberian Wind, because I keep seeing it on my feed. Of course, you know, we have Katie, we have Mike out there, we have, you know, we have Quilting in the Country could use some subscribers. So can the Crafty Life with Rebecca, Deb the Pug Mama Quilter. She just did her first live this weekend. Then we have Mike, the New York Beauty. He needs some subscribers. Go out there and check on him. Yes, a New York Beauty. We have, I know I'm missing some before I go, Quilting in the Country. I said that. I want to make sure I gave everybody. Deb, we talked about you. Awkward Quilter, Lisa, Awkward Quilter GA, she could always use subscribers, right? All of us can use subscribers. So let me make sure I don't leave anyone out. I would feel so sad that I did that to someone, but I think I pretty much got everyone. If not, this is your chance. Or if not, you have to hold your peace until Wednesday. Oh, Aisha, Aisha's handmade items. Go check her out. She needs some too. I've been Melanie's been posting them on Facebook. Anyway, I will see you all on Wednesday. I will post part 2 of the Who's There quilt that I'm quilting along with in Christmas scraps and tips and tricks to go make it go faster. All right, take care. See you all soon. Bye.